Right, it's stuff related to video games and stuff this time around. Take 5 or something. So I'm a bit annoyed at the moment here. Gran Turismo Prima's official strategy guide. US, Canada and UK thing. Somewhat useless, but licenses, man. Then SRCL 4269. Gran Turismo original game soundtrack. And it's the Japanese OST, which I prefer over the other region OSTs. Fight me. Then we have Prima's official strategy guide for Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. US, Canada and UK. Features a foreword from Naughty Dog. The late beta is used for the guide. Then Prima's official strategy guide for Half-Life. US, Canada and UK. And fun fact, you can see the player with 18 bullets in the pistol magazine at points, which was the original capacity of the magazine, but it was later toned down to 17, and probably why you can still reload it even though the magazine is full now. Driver, you are the Wheelman official strategy guide. This is apparently infamous for being bad or something. Yes, it's bad, but not that bad. I've seen through it. Missing a couple of missions and one cheat and all that. One cheat for US and Canada. Then we are in for a treat. Prima's official strategy guide for Tomorrow Never Dies. A bane of my existence, as I've said elsewhere, and all that, for US, Canada and UK once again. Then we have Prima's official strategy guide for Tomorrow Never Dies again, but Toys R Us exclusive. The back is the same, but this thing is in here. Too bad neither of these have the poster, which should be there, and that kinda sucks. Then we have Primas Offizielles Lösungsbuch für der Morgen Stirbt nie. This is the for the German game for Germany, Austria and Switzerland, and it's completely different from the English one, I'll tell you. Then Paragon publishing thing with Play magazine, Tomorrow Never Dies, complete map solution, and that back cover is creepy. Fight me. This book also covers Medal of Honor and Spyro 2, which I also happen to have in one way or another due to circumstances, but more on those on the collection video that requires a bit of updating now. CHA0126, Tomorrow Never Dies, the original soundtrack from the video game. This is a promotional copy of the US release And then CHA0126 again. Tomorrow Never Dies, the original soundtrack from the video game again. And this is the US retail disc. Of course, the game sounds better thanks to stuff being done with the CD, loudness war and all that. Then something simply having the name of Tomorrow Never Dies. This is the digital press kit I happen to have. Nice find actually. The compact disc for Windows. Pretty cool. Moving on, Prima's official strategy guide for Half-Life Opposing Force. For US, Canada and UK once again. I like how this is the same as Half-Life guide, not as tall as the other Prima guides I happen to have then. Prima's official strategy guide for Gran Turismo 2. For US and Canada this time. And the guide sucks. It has a lot of cars. Sure, there's licenses, but not even all of them are there. Only the mandatory ones. Then we have VRCH5003 Gran Turismo 2 original game soundtrack. This is again the Japanese OST, and I like how the menus had the same music everywhere. I did like that, but the racing music, I don't know, it's a somewhat of a tie between PAL and Japanese. I don't care much for either, but the US is worst of the bunch. Fight me. Then we have Prima's official strategy guide for The World Is Not Enough. For US, Canada and UK. For N64 and PS1. Then we have Primas Offizielles Lösungsbuch für die Welt ist nicht genug. This time it's just a translation of the English one, so it's the exact same for Deutschland, Germany, Austria and Switzerland again. Then Prima's official strategy guide for Driver 2. This is for why does this have the prices for UK, US and Canada when this is clearly the UK version? It says back on the streets, damn it. Then we have Prima's official strategy guide for Driver 2 again. And this... why does this have US, Canada and UK prices too? This is completely different looking guide for US this time around. Then we have Prima's official strategy guide for Agent Under Fire. This is the first print for US, Canada and UK. For PS2 only. I don't have the later pressing, which is for Xbox and GameCube and has a bit of new stuff. And at this point I have to split this thing in half. See you guys in part 2 and stuff. Goodbye, sirs.